He was the man who ended 1,000 years of war. He unified a fractured land, standardized the very script we still use, and built a wall so vast it could be seen from the heavens. But the first emperor of China, Qin Shi Huang, was a man haunted by a singular, terrifying shadow: mortality. For a ruler who owned everything on earth, the idea that he could not own time was an insult he could not endure. Qin Shi Huang didn't just rule by decree, he ruled by absolute order. He abolished feudalism and replaced it with a ruthless meritocracy. He standardized weights, measures, and even the width of chariot axles to ensure his empire moved as one machine. Yet, behind this cold efficiency was a man who burned books and buried scholars alive. He believed that to control the future, he had to erase the past. This was the first sign of his psychological shift, the belief that his truth was the only truth. The quest for the impossible. As he aged, his brilliance turned into a dark obsession. He became terrified of death, sending thousands of people on expeditions to find the mythical elixir of life. He survived multiple assassination attempts, which fueled a paralyzing paranoia. He began sleeping in a different palace every night, connected by secret tunnels, so no one, not even his closest ministers, knew where the emperor lay. He was a prisoner in his own empire, surrounded by gold but starved of peace. The irony of the elixir. In his desperate search for immortality, Qin Shi Huang began consuming mercury pills prescribed by his alchemists, believing they held the secret to eternal life. In a tragic twist of fate, the very medicine he thought would make him a god was the poison that slowly destroyed his mind and body. He died at the age of 49, miles away from his capital, in a caravan filled with rotting fish to hide the smell of his decomposing corpse. The silent army. He failed to live forever in the flesh, but he ensured his reign would continue in the afterlife. Beneath the hills of Xi'an, he remains guarded by 8,000 unique terracotta warriors, each with a different face, a different soul. Qin Shi Huang didn't just build a tomb, he built a subterranean empire. He proved that while no man can defeat death, a man with enough will can force the world to remember his name for eternity.